Check, check. Hello, hello. I believe we are live. And the market has just opened. We are here at 6 o'clock. Market open here, 6 p.m. See what the market has done today. Oh, so it did come down pretty good today, huh? We are trading in the 5-minute opening range. I don't know why it says that. So we'll just wait for this 5-minute candle to form. Mark out our lows of the candle and our highs of the candle. Take a peek at these higher time frames. Wow. So earlier this morning, we were trading up in this area, I believe, over here. Had a nice little triple bottom, looks like, came up. Just kind of been playing around in this area right here. As you can see, right in this purple area, not quite in this area, a little above it, but just kind of going back and forth on the 30-minute. Yeah, it just kind of man, that looks like man, for me that looks like that just wants to come down, man. That is what that looks like to me. But over here, you know, in this range, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, you can see it's just kind of going sideways a little bit right now. Overall, just kind of going sideways. We got couple good trades out of it. Yeah, we've definitely got a couple good trades. Hopefully we can get another little trade tonight and can add minute low. I feel like white might be better. Maybe. I think that looks a little better. Okay, 5-minute candle has formed. So we take a peek. So this is our 5-minute candle. Maybe it's hard to see the wick, but so the low point was here, the highest point was up here, And actually, I need to get my, give me one moment here. I have to pull up my Tradevate so we can enter a trade. Trading is pretty fun when you're winning. Pretty frustrating when things are not going your way, you're losing trades. Sorry everybody, one moment, just trying to make sure I don't give out any personal information. Okay. And for anybody that doesn't know, on the left here is just a demo account. Fake money, just, I like the chart. It's from website Hero FX. You can like open a demo account. I like the way the graph and charts look. For me personally, a lot of people use TradingView, which has a lot more, I think, features, I believe, or it's just a cleaner chart. But I just really like the way this Hero FX chart, whoever they use for their chart, I'm not sure, but it's cool to have a demo account. You go over there and make an account. HeroFX.com, I think, free to open an account and use a demo account. So very cool. And then on the right here we have our 1 minute chart on NASDAQ that we enter our real trade. It's just a evaluation, but we are up I think $1,000 so far. So we got like 1,500 more to go until we can pass the evaluation. So that is what's going on there. Okay, did not really want to do that, but that's all right. So while we wait here and stare at the screens, we are waiting for, you know, which I say every time, just so everybody knows. If you didn't see all the videos I have been posting, what we look for is a break above the 5-minute high, and the candle closes and creates a fair value gap, or breaks below the 5-minute low and creates a fair value gap, and we wait for a retracement up into the fair value gap for a continuation, and vice versa on the other side. It is a strategy that I have learned from, I think, Casper SMT, I believe is his YouTube, Casper SMT. I should maybe link that in the description, but I'm new to this, so I'm learning. We're just trying to share this journey. You know, I find it very fascinating. Day trading is fairly new to me, a couple months, been doing it for a couple of months, and I've really enjoyed it, but I've it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. There's a lot of losing and learning involved in this, which I'm continuing to do, but you know, it takes time to learn, but you can learn anything you want, man. So this is what I want to try to learn and follow. There's a lot of opportunity in it, you know, and it's just a, you know, just a great thing to learn. Okay, we're getting a big push down right now, ladies and gentlemen. Big push down. That is a big candle down. FOMO is kicking in right now. FOMO is kicking in. This could be the one, ladies and gentlemen. I will put a sell here, but I really like it to see it come down a little further, because there is a little buy here. Be nice to see it come way down. My FOMO is kicking in already. This is what you do not do. That's such a strong move, though. I mean, I don't see it going back the other way, to be honest. I could be, yeah, that's a, wow. That was so quick. I don't even think it, we're down $40. Yeah, that happened so quick. I don't even think it registered. Yes, so that was a very quick trade. We're down $40. It's kind of a dangerous area. If we look over here, there is a lot of kind of buyers here. If we push down into here, we could definitely look for some buys. So, I mean, I know we talked about the strategy I try to do, but, you know, we just try to work with what the market's going to give us. Which we could be creating a fair value gap right here, which would be beautiful. Let me enlarge this. A little fair value gap here that we can come back into and take a short out of that is kind of what ideally is our strategy. Wait for it to come back up and we'll take a short. That is the plan anyways. That is the plan. We could have just re-entered because of how strong that moves. So let's see if this comes back up right into here. And I am going to just stick my I hate to have such a big gap there. This thing could just keep going down, to be honest. But there is let's see, yeah, there's some buyers right in this area where it's at, so we will see what happens. That was a nice sell off here. Just wait for it to retrace. It doesn't have it come back up. It can just continue to go lower here. if I can get my little... So we're looking for a move. We're looking for the green candle to come into this box here and continue back down. That is what our 5-minute strategy is right now. We had a closure here, continued, so we're just waiting for a pullback into this area and a continuation back down. But it doesn't have to go back all the way up. I've seen it do what it's doing now and just continue down, and we just missed the move. I'm just gonna remove that for now. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Might make it a little easier. So we're over here. So there's a lot of wicks that came back up from this area. Buyers definitely buy back up in this area. Man, the buyers just really buy when they buy. It's just incredible. That could literally happen right now. That is why I just don't like trying to sell right here. I mean, it's kind of about context too. Like the 5-minute, that 5-minute strategy could work, but you just have to see what's going on like beforehand in the market. Down here, you can see in this area, you know, buyers stepped in, so it might not be a good idea to try to short this fair value gap. That's just my personal take on that. And like it says, this is not financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only. Okay, well, it's just looking like it's about to tap in there, so. And it didn't. I mean, this is kind of looking good here. Can take it back down. It's close to our area here. So it did tap into it. It didn't tap us into it though. Maybe it will come back up again, or it's gonna take off without us. Well, I think we missed that. I think we missed it. Well, you can see it came into the box and now is so far continuing down. Since we missed it, I'm just not liking it no more. I have to wait maybe for our next opportunity. Which kind of stinks. Cause I hate waiting. The FOMO starts kicking in, man. The FOMO. But, you know, if we look at this, so this is pretty much picture perfect of what we were looking for. So we have this candle break below and close below the 5-minute low. This candle here. Then he had a nice strong push and another nice strong, which created this nice little fair value gap here. Then you wait for the retracement, and it barely kind of tapped in there, the lower half so far. And, you know, it's kind of continuing back down. I just really don't like this area because of what we seen earlier. If we go to the 15-minute, down the line here, so we're here, right? Had a strong sell move down. We take a look, you know, this has happened before. Strong pushes back up, big wicks back up, big wicks, big wicks. So I don't really want to take a sell right here, personally. If it breaks down past that, we probably look for a buy if we get down here into our purple range. Let's go to the higher time frame to see. Yeah, some nice buying down here in this range. So if it comes down here, I'd like to take a buy. I don't see it moving that fast, but it could. This is just dangerous territory, I think, to try to. I mean, we could have took a sell, but we missed it. It didn't tap us into our trade. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, that. Wow, this could like just. I don't know, there's no telling. A lot of times I see it could come back up again and touch again right in this area and for the nice continuation. I've seen that happen. Double tap, come back up and tap right in this area and go back down again, but I just don't like where it's at for trying to take any kind of sell. I just don't know. I mean, I would like to maybe take a buy back up to the 5-minute low here. Just have to wait and see, I suppose. I have a feeling we're just gonna might take a $35 loss and we're just gonna miss out on this. My eyes have been kind of dry lately. Oh, man. Oh. It is above the 1 minute, I think 1 minute EMA. 5 minutes is below the 5-minute. It could come back up and touch here. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We are kind of forming a little 1-minute double top, possibly. And I feel like this might have gone up already if it was going to. I'm gonna put a, okay. Let's see what happens here. So we are in it. I got a feeling that was maybe not the best. 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 Maybe not the b Not the best one to get into. We tried it. Yeah, there it goes. The buyers. Little fake. Okay, well, we took 2 trades. We're down to $120. We are inside of this fair value gap yet still. I might place a buy up here. I do feel like this market wants to go back up, honestly. So we're out of the fair value gap now. Take it back up to these highs up here. We'd actually be up, but I think that one trade happens so fast when it happens like that and it touches. I don't even think it registers, or I have to play it back and see if we just got stopped out. But I've had it happen, a couple trades like that where it just goes so quick, we just makes us lose money. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm hallucinating. But I would kind of like this market to go back up based on what we were looking at down at the other end down here. These buyers right here, a lot of wicks back up. I think I would like to see that come back up. Strong buying power down in this area, a lot of strong buying power. So that would definitely be nice to see. Be nice to get a nice candle like this. Whee! I don't think we can make more than what is it? Can't make more than 40% of our total profit. So I think it's $1,000 is the max. So if I make more than that, then the profit target moves up. So instead of like 2,500, they probably go up to like, I don't know, 5,000. Just depends on what you make, I suppose. How much more you make. It did come up here. I don't think it wants to go down. We just gotta watch and see, watch and see. So it did form like a little double top here. Let's see what happens. So on double tops like this, that's usually, it could be an indication of maybe selling, which would kind of make sense, but I don't know. Yeah, this is looking real nice for a sell. But I think I'm just gonna keep my order here for a buy, and I think it's very highly possible that this market could come back up. Based on the information that I have, it is a very possible. Hopefully the stream looks okay. I don't know, it says I dropped frames, but I don't know. Doo doo doo. Where oh where will this market go? Hopefully we can end in the positive. Hopefully we can end in the positive. Shoot for these 5-minute high areas over here, just in case it. Got a slow little grind. More sideways action here. Just for fun, let's just hit buy on our demo and see what plays out from this. Let's check these out. Excuse me. I mean, it's probably too early to say anything. As I say, this is probably going to go down, but it's kind of what was happening earlier. We had this area where it didn't really want to go too far past, and it came back up, it came back down. Um, it could very well break through that now, but it's kind of got the, and then once it couldn't break the bottom, it eventually kind of went back up. But it's looking like it might go down here now. It's looking pretty good over here, but I think it's just kind of chopping people up right now. I think it is just kind of chopping up right now. Yeah, managing your risk is, I'm learning, very important. I'm still learning how to manage properly. Um, I don't stick to any certain like 2-to-1 reward. I just try to make sure that I at least, mm, I don't even always make sure I break even, but trying to get better at making sure I place my stop loss. You know, if I'm in the green, you want to give your trade room to breathe, but if it's not like if it's not doing what you want it to do within a certain amount of time, you kind of, you know, just try to protect your profits and set your stop loss above your um, break even, and just get what you can out of it. So yeah, this pretty much just came right up, and if we would have just sold, had our sell position, we'd be looking pretty good right now. So it is moving down pretty good. I'm still hesitant to get in it. I mean, this area is just full of, buyers, you know. Right in this area, just full of buyers. It's just not for me. Just not for me, man. I do not like it. We will wait for this thing to go opposite. We can bring our entry point maybe a little lower so we don't miss the whole trade if it does decide. So we are coming down pretty good. So if you look to the left over here, you can see that, you know, this is right about where they start buying up. But really wishing I was in that sell position right now. Should have just held it. Should have just held it. It's okay though. That's okay. We're learning. We're learning, man. If you ain't learning, you're not doing it right. Hmm. Looks like it's gonna take out maybe this low here. Yeah, there. I think there it goes. Which means it could, uh, uh, like liquidity. There's buyers down here. I can't explain it very well, but it could just come down a little bit and then completely reverse back up. Just risky business, man. It's risky business. I would like to see a buy though, man. I would like to see this thing maybe come right back up here. That would be nice. That would be nice. Come back up, maybe like this. So you can see right here, this is kind of where all this action starts happening. So we'll see. I think we'll know fairly quick. Yeah, it doesn't have to, but it did pop up pretty good there. I mean, this is looking pretty solid at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't tap us in and completely reverse. That wouldn't be very ideal. The nerves. It's getting dangerous. It's getting dangerous. like we were saying, we can see the buyers here. There's a pretty good sized candle there. What will the market decide to do is the question. Not a very... Alright, so we're in the trade. Let's see here if we get a continuation, hopefully. You know, I just see all this buying happening. I would love to see this thing just come back up. We can only hope. We can only hope. Hit another buy on our demo just for fun here. And it would really stink if this thing decided just to pop down again. Much rather see it pop up. I'd much rather see this thing continue to pop up, would be very nice. Probably should have did it on the minis, but that's okay. This is part of trading here. You know, you see something and you just, something that makes sense and you try it. Nothing's guaranteed, so. Okay, that is good. That is good. We're going in a better direction here. Nice wick up. 5-minute close. This 5-minute candle's a nice wick back up, which is beautiful. Like all these other ones down here. Nice wick back up. It's a good sign. Doesn't mean that it's, you know, gonna continue. We would like to see it continue though. Okay, this is a good sign here. touch these EMAs, so it kind of rejecting off of that, which not looking very good on this side here. Kind of looking like it wants to just continue back down again, which is just gonna be tough for us here. Man, that's just tough. That is just tough. Yeah, I'm just gonna move it a hair, which you, yeah, there it goes, down a hundo, and then it's gonna continue back up. Oh, well, we're down 220, so we'll just take the loss for today, and yeah, we'll just take the loss, man. Should have just sold. Should have just sold. This buying area just had me a little worried. Yeah, the buying area had me a little worried. I'm really wanting to see this come back up. I'm gonna try one more buy here. If it hmm, yeah, just a lot of, you know, I think it's, you know, it's kind of in a downward trend. Trend is your friend. Oh, yeah, demo's down. I don't know. I think I'll just leave that open. Let's go to the 1 hour again and see. Yeah, I just don't like that. There's just too much in this level that tells me there's a possible buy that could happen. Just a whole level right here. And it kind of just chopped in this area, went up. I mean, it's just kind of dancing right now. I mean, you can see how big these wicks are. I really think it's gonna go back up, man. Oh, man. Horrible. There's a fair value gap right there. Hmm. Could trade a mini instead, so we don't have a little more room to make or lose money. I don't know, man. It is above the 1 minute EMAs now. It's still below the 5 minutes. Nice push back up. We are down $220. We do have a about $30 left. We can try to risk here for maybe a profit to maybe just break back even. I want it to go back up so bad. I don't think it's going to give it to us. I think it just wants to go down. And there's a, you know, there's a downhill trend. Lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. It's kind of just trending down right now. So this actually, you know, selling might be the move, to be honest. Selling might be the move. Yeah, it's not really going up either, is it? Kind of just sitting here. Yeah, it just looks like there's strong selling going on right now. Just looks like there's just strong selling going on. Retracement, strong selling, low retracement. Kind of going sideways, strong candle down, more selling. Just kind of selling and selling and selling. Yeah, I think we're on the wrong side of this. as I say that. Just kind of hitting a wall right here. The buyers want to buy, they'd buy already. I mean, not necessarily, but so we're kind of getting a retracement like these other ones, and we just have big sells after that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think this is quite a trend yet. Could be though. This thing goes shoots up, we'll just call it for the night then. That was yesterday, all that happened. Wow. Also, I feel like this candle should have been much bigger if it was gonna go in the other direction. Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a nice little pattern we got going on here. Put 2 sell orders here. I mean, this could be making a higher low. Should be making a higher low. Sellers look pretty strong. Wow, it still didn't put us into the trade yet. Very surprised, actually. We're still not in the trade. See if this thing just faked us out or not here. Shouldn't mess with your stop losses a whole lot. We are in the minis, but I was messing with them before too. But yeah, you shouldn't. Once you set those once, you should just leave them where they're at and just let it ride out. So set this one above these levels here a little bit, and maybe just hope for a continuation down. That would be ideal. But now that I do that, this thing's just gonna uppercut me. And we entered at the low spot on there because I was FOMOing a little bit because all this selling's happening, but we're right here. We're right here at this buying level, so it's just but it did come back down, so you know, it could. I think it might just go ahead and break on through that level, honestly. Very well could. Retesting this level. Buyers didn't look like they wanted to buy, so doesn't mean they can't buy now. I'd love to see this to just come way down here for schnozberries. Taste like schnozberries. Go down, schnozberry, go down. Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking. Go down, my little schnozberry. Oh yeah. Paparoni. Little paparoni, man. gonna set one inside of there. I mean, the sellers are selling. The sellers are selling. Don't stop now. I guess it did just break these lows over here. I'll just go ahead and stick both of my stop losses in there. Because it very well could just pump right back up. Yeah. Because it did come down and take out these lows now. Let's see what happens here. They could buy. It could be a buy now. I don't know. Could be a fake out. Could be a fake out, man. Just seems like these sellers want to keep going down. Could be wrong though, could be wrong. Sorry, everything's probably all blurry for you guys, but yeah, it's making definitely a pattern. Lower lows and lower highs. Take a sell on the demo for fun. Yeah, breaking all of our trading rules here. Making some crazy trades. The sellers are selling and the buyers are buying. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everything's looking like it wants to sell. Don't stop selling now, buddy. Don't stop selling now, brother. That would be terrible. There we go. There we go. Okay, stopped us out. We'll be done with that. We'll be done with that. That's it. So, we tried. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Well, thank you everyone. Let's see here. We can do a little scripture reading. I do have it at the top of the screen also. Psalm 18:6, I believe it is. Go ahead and just read this. And in the earlier live stream today, I did explain how this related to me and my life. So we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Excuse me. Okay, 18:6. All right, here we go. So it says, "In my distress, I called to the Lord. I cried to my God for help. From his temple he heard my voice. My cry came before him into his ear." So that one is a very good scripture. Anybody struggling with anything and everything, turn to the Lord Jesus Christ and he will rescue you. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you.